Maayong hapon sa tanan. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon to all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our sister and brother Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak. Blessings in this most holy month of Ramadan. The Ateneo de Davao University is honored to welcome our two guest speakers, distinguished for their leadership, passion, and commitment to the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao and the historical struggle for just and lasting peace. Minister 𝐔𝐍𝐈𝐑𝐀𝐄𝐒𝐆𝐄, Chair, MILF Peace Implementing Panel, and Presidential Assistant Cesar Yano, Chair, Government of the Philippines Peace Implementing Panel. Daghang salamat po, shukran, for your presence in this forum. We are honored. Daghang salamat, shukran, for their presence amidst class and work suspensions of many of our friends. Despite the rains, many of our friends and partners in the journey of lasting peace and progress in Muslim Mindanao, thank you for still attending this forum. We're honored. The Ateneo de Davao University has been committed as well to this vision of reality of lasting peace in Mindanao. We have actively mobilized our resources, our talents, our expertise, our time, and our mission towards the realization of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao, BARM. This forum flows from this continuing commitment, a historic milestone of which is the passing of the Bangsamoro Organic Law. The quest of genuine, authentic, meaningful autonomy remains alive, and this is the impetus for this forum. The Bangsamoro Organic Law envisioned a transition from revolutionary legitimacy to electoral constitutional legitimacy. The promise of autonomy matures only when authority is conferred by the people through regular, credible elections. This provides the constitutional grounding of our continuing struggle for genuine autonomy. While decommissioning marks the end of an era of struggle, the first regular parliamentary elections represent the beginning of true self-determination. We see and we behold the ballot not just as a piece of paper, but as the ultimate tool to reclaim the autonomy that generations of Bangsamoro have fought and died for. When we call this forum, the title of which is Beyond Decommissioning, it means more than just the absence of conflict or the silence of guns. It requires the presence of functional representative institutions. Genuine autonomy is only achieved when the people feel their voices are reflected in the halls of the parliament, moving the region from a peace of necessity to a peace of active participation. We also call for an electoral framework that protects the marginalized, the IPs, the indigenous peoples, the women, the youth, the displaced. We assert that the success of this transition is measured by how the least among us are empowered to participate in this new political dawn, ensuring no one is left behind in the move towards the dream of genuine autonomy. We urge the legislators in the Bangsamoro leadership to ensure that the transition to a parliamentary system is rooted in transparency and accountability, proving that the BARM can be a global model for ethical and inclusive democracy, something we will and we are already very proud of. This advocacy for the principle of moral governance should be seen in current and future deliberations of Congress and Senate Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms and Committee on Local Governance. The Ateneo de Davao University will continue to provide a sacred third space for dialogue, The university's role is to accompany the Bangsamoro as we have done so many times in the past. Not us as a bystander, but as a committed partner in many things. Research, voter education, peace building, participants and facilitators of critical conversations, providing spaces for genuine listening, and humble, compassionate, intelligent, even transcendent understanding until the vision of a self-governing, prosperous, and peaceful Mindanao is fully realized. As we commence this week, both this holy month of Ramadan and this sacred time of the Christian Lenten season, this will be our prayer, our reflection, our fasting, our faith, our sacrifice, our recommitment of depth and of loving for God and God's people. Daghang salamat sa tanan. Maraming salamat po. Shukran.
Thank you very much once again to the University President of Ateneo Davao University, Reverend Father Karel S. and Juan of the Society of Jesus.